What's up, guys? It's Sebastian Stage 1 here. I'm back with more Fire Emblem Three Houses. Last time, we finished up some more monastery stuff, got some more side quests done, did some battles, and I explained how to get Umbral Steel. I said it, I didn't show it, though. We have to wait to see it. I have to wait for a monster. But this time, we're going to continue on with the actual story, with the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. But before we do that, we have a lot of supports to get through, including some of my own. So I'm going to get through them really quick. Claude I have to wait for. But Marianne and Shamir, Ingrid, and Alois all have supports. Oh, God. Alright, so let's go with Marianne. Oh, I have to wait. I have to wait for all of them. Alright, well, can't build support with them right now. But we can see these. So let's just get through all of them and then we're going right into it.
A little closer.
Hey, Leonie. What are you up to?
Oh, come on. What'd you do that for? Look, you ran my quarry off.
You were hunting? Is the dining hall that short on food supplies?
No, but I like to hunt every now and again. Keep my skills sharp.
I suppose so. You're from a family of hunters, right? Well, there's no shortage of prey to hunt around here.
True. Not many hunters around the monastery, huh? Rivers full of fish, trees bursting with fruit, mushrooms ready to harvest all over. It's the kind of place where you can really be self-sufficient. Guess we can thank the goddess for that.
I don't know. I'm more inclined to thank the bountiful earth than the goddess for such things. The goddess may offer spiritual guidance, but she doesn't fill our bellies, that's for sure.
Not a very noble-sounding thing, to disregard the goddess and honor the land.
Leonie, whose grace do you suppose humans live by? The goddess? The nobility? I'd say it's neither. It's the endless bounty of this magnificent land that gives us life.
Won't hear me deny it. But who's to say it isn't the goddess whose protection makes nature thrive? I'm not the most devout person, but I'm not about to go around saying we don't need the goddess at all.
I said she gives spiritual support, didn't I? I wouldn't go so far as to say she's wholly unnecessary. But in Elmira, Dagda, Bridget, and plenty of other places, they don't believe in the goddess. Nature is a blessing that knows nothing of borders. The goddess is the goddess, and the earth is the earth. They should both be revered for what they are. Look, this is just my personal opinion. If you truly believe that everything depends on the goddess of Saros, that's your...
Hey, it's fine. You don't have to worry about me. I'm a believer, but I know there are those who aren't. And I kind of like your way of thinking. Giving thanks to nature and all. It makes sense.
I knew a wild girl like you would be able to get behind an idea like that.
What? Like I'm feral or something?
Hey, you know, this kind of talk could be viewed as heresy if it was public.
Yeah, probably. We'll just have to keep it to ourselves.
Hey, Ignatz? Hey, Ignatz is here! What's gotten into him? Hey! Ah! Hey, you've been acting weird lately. Are you sick or something?
Raphael! No, I'm fine.
So what's going on with you? Are you worried about something? Want to talk about it?
I don't know about worried. It's just, you know, your parents.
Hey now!
Ah! What is it?
I thought I told you to drop it. Just forget about it.
I can't just forget about it. You lost your parents. And when you were in need, my family did nothing to help you.
Well, what were they supposed to do about it? It's not like they killed my parents. And besides, that's our folks you're talking about. That's got nothing to do with us, right?
I still can't help but feel responsible. Like I owe you somehow.
Look, if you want to do something, just be my pal like you used to. We can eat tasty meals together, play games, make jokes, and laugh until our bellies hurt.
Are you sure that's what you want?
Of course it is! We were friends before, and there's no reason we can't be friends now.
Raphael, Thank you. And I'm sorry about before.
Where is it? Oh, hello there, Ignatz.
Yes, hello, Hilda. What's the matter?
Oh, it's just that I'm looking for a book. I can't seem to find it anywhere. I think it might be on one of the high shelves. Could you give me a hand?
I'm really sorry, but actually... Some people got hurt while training in magic. I'm rushing to grab some medical supplies.
Whoa, that sounds serious. Don't let me stop you in that case.
Thanks. I'll be right back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Now, what was the book you were looking for?
Is everyone okay?
Yes, it turned out to just be some scrapes and bruises. Oh, is that the book?
Yes, I went and grabbed a ladder. That made the book much easier to find.
Huh. You could have just asked someone else for their help.
Well, you said people were hurt, so I just figured everyone had more important things to do. Honestly, I don't love heights. It was a bit scary up there, but here we are. I managed.
I see. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't help.
Why are you apologizing, silly? Surely first aid is more important.
I thought you might wait for me to come back, that's all.
Oh, but giving first aid, that's not an easy job. I figured you'd be worn out. The last thing I want is to push you too hard.
That's thoughtful of you, Hilda. Thanks for watching out for me.
Oh, don't mention it. Do my cleaning again and we'll call it even. You did such a lovely job last time. The floor was practically sparkling. I swear the air even tasted cleaner.
I'm glad you liked it. You're really good at giving compliments, you know that? I suppose that's why everyone's so eager to help you with things.
Exactly. By heaping praise on people, they're more eager to help me in the future. Oh, but that's not what's happening here. I was really, truly impressed by your cleaning skills.
I wish I had everything figured out like you.
Ah, found you. Hello, Lysithia. Hilda? What's that box you're holding? It's making me nervous for some reason. Your big sister Hilda's here, and she's going to make you look all grown up. I, don't recall ever asking you to... That's right, I knew exactly what you needed. You didn't have to ask. Now take a seat. With makeup, you can't just pick your favorite colors. You must choose colors that suit you and the occasion. If you'll be up close and personal, if you're going to a ball, for example, you want to keep it subtle. On the other hand, if you're going to be on stage, the colors should be overt.
I've never used makeup before. It sounds complicated.
Let's put up your hair to show off your neck. But we'll leave a few strands hanging to make you look more vulnerable.
Why would I want to appear vulnerable? I don't want to be attacked.
Oh, this is for wooing, not warring. When you're older, you might understand the importance of looking a little vulnerable.
Ugh, you're treating me like a child. But I guess it's mostly harmless.
Now, when you're standing, put your non-dominant foot a step back. It looks more elegant. When sitting, don't lean back, but don't slouch either. And ensure at all times you are gracefully extending your fingers.
Gracefully extending? Ugh. Suddenly standing and sitting are an exhausting activity. Hilda, that's enough. This is wearing me out. I knew you had potential. You'll go far, my darling. A couple of years to develop your charms, and no girl will outmatch you. I'm not sure I'm cut out for this type of thing. Oh, believe me, you are. With a little help from me, you'll have men falling at your feet. No thanks. You're more suited to such things. I'll leave it to you. I haven't the time or the energy to fuss over how I'm perceived. Even with my best efforts, I'll never be as good at this as you are. Still, this was rather fun. Thank you, Hilda. She really is brimming with untapped potential. When she smiles like that, wow, even my heart skips a beat.
It was so sunny this morning, but now it's absolutely pouring.
Did you hear the thunder just now? Good thing we got all the clothes indoors before the skies opened up. I apologize for troubling you with this task.
Don't worry about it. I was just passing by and thought I could help. I know how frustrating it is to have your newly dried clothes soaked by rain.
Oh.
What's wrong? We managed to keep all of the clothes dry, didn't we?
It's just odd. Every time it's my turn to wash the clothing, there's a sudden downpour. Surely it must just be an inconvenient coincidence, but I can't help feeling as though I'm somehow to blame for it.
Ah, I see. That probably is your fault.
Wow, you're even harsher than I am.
You have a crest of Karen, don't you?
I do, yes, but hold on a moment. How did you know that?
I can just tell. I have a crest of Karen too. And I've noticed that, whenever I need dry weather, there's rain. Don't you think it's our crests making the rain fall upon us?
How had I never connected this? This is quite a revelation. A crest affecting the weather.
Well, I don't know how true it is. There are only the two of us, which is a pretty small sample of people.
I suppose that's true. So, we must test our hypothesis. Maybe we can find someone who tends to bring the sunshine around. That would be especially handy for helping out with the wash.
Now there's an idea.
You've been an enormous help. Thanks so much. Excuse me. I have some more supplies that just arrived for the infirmary. Oh, were there more? I thought I'd gotten them all. I just have bandages and other small things, but there might be more coming. Well, I just got the boys to bring in the heavy bottles. Looks like we can't fit all of it without some rearranging, though. You know, if you'd arrived earlier, you could have helped me tidy up. My apologies. I don't really need your apologies. I need your help. Oh, okay. How can I help? How can you help? I said tidy up, didn't I? See the shelves there? See if you can clear out some space and tuck away the bandages. I can try. Hey, careful, Marianne. There's some strong stuff in those bottles. I'm sorry, No, look, just leave the bandages for now and move the bottles from the shelf. I can do that. Now the bandages fell. No! So in the end, I did it all by myself. I'm sorry that I was no help. I just got in your way. It's fine. We'll even it out with pastries. You want me to get you pastries? I guess I can. You seem so thoughtful and composed, but you're surprisingly clumsy. It's such an odd mix. I practically have no choice but to take over for you. You're right. I'm sorry.
sure I just had it a moment ago. Ah, ghost!
Actually,
Goddess, protect me! Huh?
Ash, does this key belong to you? I found it by the door.
Marianne, I'm so sorry. Yes, that's mine. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And my apologies for scaring you.
No, I'm the one who should be sorry. Kind of ridiculous, mistaking a friend for a ghost.
No, that's okay. I guess I do look like one.
No, of course you don't. It's just, in the dark, with your head down like that, and with your hair covering your eyes,
Does that make me look scary?
No, please stop.
I'm sorry that I look so ghastly.
Why not just lift your head up a little?
Up? You mean like this?
Yes, that's so much better. With some light on your face, you don't look scary at all. That's great. You look completely normal now. Actually, you're pretty cute.
What did you say?
Nothing. Just keep your head up and smile. I promise you'll never be mistaken for a ghost again.
Keep my head up and smile? I'm sorry, but I don't think I can.
What? Hey, wait! Was it something I said?
That's enough. You're done for today.
Right. Thanks.
Are you feeling pain anywhere, Leonie?
No. Sorry, I'm alright.
Why are you apologizing?
Because I can't hold my own against you. And on top of that, you have to worry about hurting me. I feel like I've let you down.
Do you know what I meant when I said, you're done for today?
Probably that I was about to keel over.
No, it wasn't about your physical strength. I could tell that you didn't have the will to keep fighting.
I've got plenty of will.
No matter what I do, I can't win. Isn't that what you were thinking? If you think you can't win, you won't. Perhaps you already knew that.
Good point.
But never assume that you'll win. That is, don't underestimate your foe. At all times, you have to keep a clear head to make split-second decisions. In battle, mistakes are deadly.
But I don't have a crest or a relic. How could I ever hope to beat you?
If you put it like that, I'll fight barehanded, and I won't use my crest. Think you can win? Do your worst. Oh dear, I might have overdone it there. But I believe in her. I would be doing her a disservice if I pulled any punches. It's Leonie after all. She'll be back on her feet and charging at me before I know it.
Alright, I think that's all of them. Everything else is with me, so I... Right, I can't do that. Everyone else is with me, so I can't really... Okay. Don't need to replenish. We don't need... I do have a seraph robe, though. Fuck. Alright, let's go.
Sorry to trouble you.
So this is Gronder Field. Hey, Teach. Not a bad place to wage war, is it?
Absolutely.
I knew you'd understand. Plenty of places to hide, and our pick of paths to advance through. It's the perfect battlefield for our tactics. I have my eye on that low hill over there. See it? It's the ideal spot to lure our enemies to, and then surround them with fire.
It's risky.
Gotcha, Teach. I know. We want all students to make it back to the monastery. With you in command, we can't lose. The Imperial Princess and the Crown Prince don't stand a chance.
Professor, Claude, what are you two talking about?
What do you expect? It's Claude. I am certain he was foisting more of his ill-advised schemes on our poor professor.
Oh, you have me all figured out, Lawrence. You know me better than I know myself.
Win or lose, it's an honor just to participate in the legendary Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
We've got to win so we can show Captain Gerald what we're made of.
Yes! I'm ready. Let's go.
I shall give it my all. I'll just stay quiet and follow along so I don't get in anyone's way. That will not be acceptable, Marianne. The whole point of this exercise is for each house to act as one. Do your best. I can't wait to see how well everyone does.
All right, sounds like Hilda will be taking control of a central hill and watching the battle from there. It's almost time. Come on, Teach. The battle starts now.
My thank you so much. Thanks so much. Thank you so much.
Much appreciated.
I am ever so grateful.
Okay. First things first. Trade it. Good. Alright. Sure. Alright, next. She's unavailable, you're unavailable, you're all three of you are unavailable. Get his ass off. He's on the other enemy team, so I want Flame to be under me because I prefer her there. Okay. Now, map. Oof, Bernadetta. There is a chest where Edelgard is. Ferdinand over there. Casper and Hubert over there. We got Lindhart over there. Dimitri, Mercedes. Sylvain. Annette. Felix. Ingrid. Edu. Okay. I can't move Claude's position. However, move you there. And move you there. Move you there. Alright. Support. Not support.
Come back soon.
I don't think we need anything from there. I think we're good. Let's begin.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is set to begin at long last. Everyone, show off the results of your dedicated training.
Remember, we're not just fighting for honor. There's a prize at stake.
It's almost time to begin. Steel yourselves, everyone.
You all should know, I am not about to go easy on you today.
As long as we can pull off the win, doesn't matter how.
Our victory must be absolute, no matter what it may take.
It is time.
Forward, now!
For honor!
Let's start fighting each other. Okay. Danger zone on.
I got this. Stay focused.
Move me up at here.
Ready anytime.
To draw those two.
Ready and willing.
Who, me?
I don't want her getting attacked.
That's my cue. Leave it to me.
Alright. He can handle those guys. You guys.
Who, me?
Let's get to it.
I will get the victory.
Petra. You go that way. Marianne, I want you to actually stay. I should have actually let I should let Marianne go that way actually. Not Marianne, you know what? I'm gonna change his direction next turn to go with Ignatz. I forgot to take the levy sword off.
That is that.
I didn't want to use it.
Black Eagles and the Golden Deer are already in battle? We should take this chance to break through the Black Eagle's flank.
Okay. Claude. Now you can come with us. You're gonna go with them. You. See?
Flame spirit, protect me.
She mastered her class. Terrible mistake, sir.
You fought well.
Terrible mistake.
I will draw the Black Eagles out, Your Highness. Yes. And while you are doing so, we will take control of the Central Hill.
Okay, you got one.
Let the lesson begin.
Should I have held back?
Right, I need to remember the chest key. That's over there. Is there only one chest? Right, there's only one chest? Yes, there is. Okay.
Sorry, but victory is mine. Thanks.
You're fine.
I'm a bit uneasy. Let me paint you a picture. Who knew?
There's your picture. You die.
Marvel at our strategy. I owe you one.
I've got many skills, you know.
She killed her own classmate.
Here's the plan.
No damage. But it did hurt her. And she got 2.
Next try.
And they got 3.
Too slow. You were wide open.
I know someone has a chest. Yeah, you do. Okay. Let's get rid of you, Felix. I'll show you I'm better at swords than you.
That is that. We must all do our part.
I feel my strength building.
Alright, they might kill Ingrid.
Thanks for helping.
Retainer versus Retrainer. And... oof. Ingrid's getting a lot of kills. Get rid of him.
I'm all sweaty.
As expected.
Unexpected.
Uber went down. just out of range, mother.
Ready anytime.
Is that all?
Increase all members of the house now have boosted stats for this battle. You're not killing it. Oh my god, she killed Edelgar.
I'm sorry, but I must retreat. You should have no trouble with it. Don't give up.
It's just the two of you.
I'm a bit uneasy.
Didn't you have a sword? Where the fuck did your sword go? You're about to die.
I've got many skills, you know.
Bye, Mercedes.
Golden deer for you.
Let's do this right.
Thanks for that.
No hesitation. You fought well.
I forgot to change classes. Fuck. I just realized that.
If you say so.
Planning is key.
Terrible choice, sir.
I guess it worked out.
I'm not gonna kill him yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Golden Deer can control this entire map. This entire map.
Push myself with you as my foe. This will be a great chance to test our mettle. Do not underestimate me, Professor, or you will fail.
You will die, you mean.
It's over.
Crit!
I suppose my training wasn't enough. The Blue Lions have no choice but to retreat.
Hey, look at you.
That is the end of this year's Battle of the Eagle and Lion. And the winners are the Golden Deer.
A victory worthy of a feast. We did so well, there's no way we didn't secure that prize.
Thank you so much.
Well done, Claude. I see your schemes are not to be underestimated.
Yes, I must wholeheartedly agree. As ever, I have proven to be no match for you.
It is the utmost honor to receive praise from your royal... I'm kidding, of course. Really though, I was lucky to have Teach on my side. In all honesty, you two made me work for it. If I had to face you again, there's no telling which way it would go. What do you think, Teach? How did the other houses fare?
The Blue Lion House did a lot of damage.
I appreciate that. Still, it is clear that I must continue to be rigorous in my training.
In any case, I hope the day never comes when we have to put this experience to use.
Agreed. I would hate to know a future in which I'm forced to cross swords with you.
I wouldn't mind. I'll accept a challenge from either of you at any time. I'm kidding, of course.
Well, now that the three-way battle has ended in an alliance victory, I dare say it's time for some post-battle reconciliation. The victor has but one request. Hear me out. When we get back to Garreg Mach, let's have a grand feast to break down the walls between our respective houses. And by a grand feast, I mean a fairly regular feast in the dining hall.
I accept your proposition. Please notify me once your preparations are complete.
It seems I have no choice but to drown my sorrow at losing in overindulgence. I'll help you with the preparations.
It's not a feast if you don't eat too much. Leave it to the Imperial Princess to say such wonderful things.
That's not exactly what I said, but forget it. Laugh all you want.
Well, if you insist. Hey, Teach. Looks like you're having a good time too. Seeing you smile like that means we've got no choice but to have a great time tonight. Let's get going.
Ugh, I can't believe our house leader ate so much he passed out. I guess he should just sleep it off? Oh, Professor! Great work today.
As long as we have you and Claude, the Golden Deer House is unstoppable.
I am sure we did not require Claude for our victory, but it certainly would not have been possible without our professor.
I'm so pleased to be in your class, Professor. You truly bring out the best in us.
Let's keep fighting and winning!
I knew the tactics you learned from the captain would be something else. I better work harder to catch up.
I have had the opportunity to experience much. Please allow me to offer you my gratitude once more, Professor. Because of you, I managed to get through the fight without feeling like a burden. Thank you, Professor. I hear Lady Rhea and Sedith are singing your praises too.
You all worked very hard.
You're always so modest.
You really showed them, Teach. I would really hate to be on your bad side.
Oh look, Claude has been revived.
Your tactics were ingenious, and you've somehow mastered the power of the King of Liberation's relic. You really are incredible. Though you can be a bit absent-minded at times. Your mind is like a giant bowl with a tiny crack in it.
Claude, saying that only makes your own mind bowl seem tiny.
How dare you? My bowl is much bigger than Teach's. Unfortunately, it doesn't just have a crack. The whole bottom of my bowl is missing.
In other words, you are the absent-minded one, not our professor.
That's true. He just admitted it.
It's unusual to hear you laughing, Marianne. Your smile is really cute.
It feels so great to laugh and joke around like this, doesn't it? Well, look at that. Someone's having a secret rendezvous in the courtyard.
All joking aside, I'm having trouble sizing you up, Teach. The honest truth is that I'd hate to have you as an enemy. If possible, I wish for you to fight by my side. If I could use the sword of the Creator, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. I bet if I could use it, you would trust me to, right? That selflessness may be what I like best about you.
I can only call your deeds during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion quite versatile.
Comparing against their performance at the mock battle of the Great Tree Moon, the students have grown significantly. It is clear that this is a result of your guidance.
In appreciation of your efforts and to show our high hopes for the future of your students, I award you with this. Please continue to instruct your students as a model teacher.
So, you've made good use of all my power after all. I would have been upset if you had failed at such an easy task.
It pains me to assign such a disturbing mission to you during such a blessed moment in time. However, next month your assignment will be to journey to Ramire Village to investigate an abnormal occurrence there.
Ramire Village. If I recall, you've been there with your father many times.
An abnormal occurrence?
I have yet to ascertain the details, but it would seem the villagers have been acting strangely. I have already dispatched the knights to verify the authenticity of this information. They should be back shortly. I suggest you begin by finding out what they have discovered.
I pray this is not a bad omen. May the goddess protect you all.
Part 1. White Clouds. Red Wolf Moon. The Flame in the Darkness. Hoarfrost now graces treetops and open fields alike, and an icy chill, blown in from the north of Fargus, blankets the land. All of Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for a long winter. The setting sun bathes the full winter coat of every wolf in a foreboding scarlet glow. Hunters can now spread the word that the Red Wolves are back on the prowl.
Hey, Professor. The students seem to like you.
It would seem that way.
And you're not modest about it. I like that. Still, I can't deny that you've got skills. It's a little strange, to be completely honest. I had my doubts, but they were right to make you a professor.
I'm surprised too.
I'd be suspicious of their true intentions, if I were you. But what's it matter? Seems like it turned out just fine for you. I'll admit, it's unbelievable that you used to be a mercenary. I was a merc before coming here, but I can't imagine pulling off your fancy tactician act. I freeze up near royals and nobles.
You were a mercenary?
I was. My family had nothing when I was growing up. There were too many mouths to feed, so I left. Joined up with some mercs for the pay. The work suited me, but I never liked having to bow and scrape to our noble employers. And that's what I like about being a knight. I get to punch all the nobles I want. I'm joking. But the knights do make a good business partner.
Business partner?
I don't believe in the Church of Seros. It makes me a bit of an anomaly among the knights.
Rhea took me in, so I became a knight to repay my debt to her.
I may be a knight, but it still feels like I'm doing the same things I did as a merc. Who knows, though? Maybe you and I will end up working together again, like at Deirdre. Us knights are a pretty tough crew. I'm guessing you'd run circles around us, though.
I'm interested to see where your path leads you.
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease?
There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake. With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Remire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Gerald. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Remire Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela.
You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all, I owe you my life. If you'd like, I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us.
That's awfully nice of you.
Professor! A bit of a tease, are we? A girl could get used to this side of you.
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
As you like. Goodbye, Gerald. Goodbye, Professor.
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights. Hey, what's wrong?
I just got a little dizzy.
If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too. Actually, I felt that way before.
Alright, who wants to get learning? Crit Hidden Affinity is done. She needs... I'm making her Holy Knight, correct? So... classes. C lances an A level writing. Fuck.
That was... I think it...
Not everyone's 100%. Petra.
You have my thanks for... I am closing in on expertise.
What do I want to give you? That's the question.
You're... I have under... You are... I have a...
Ignatz.
I feel like I...
Warrior just needs axe level A. Brawl level A. Heavy armor. War Master is actually probably better for him, actually. He just needs A in both brawling and in axes. So I should train your axes. Scythia or Catherine or Shamir. Let's go with Shamir.
That one. Your praise is a pre. You're good.
There we go. You guys are still doing that.
Hey, can I ask you something? Ah, now there's an idea.
Fuck! I didn't get to see it. Well, it seems he liked it, but I got a professor up. The B. Cool.
Professor.
No, if I say not much, but I've been thinking about how to turn that weakness into strength. It's good to move about the battlefield and notice I need to brush up my sword and bow skills, though. Yes, actually. Yeah.
Hello, Professor. You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it? I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I can do to lighten your load a bit?
Nothing comes to mind that you can help me with.
Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for help. We're practically siblings, after all, cut from the same cloth. I was raised by Gerald just as you were, so we should have no trouble getting along.
You were raised by Gerald?
Huh? Did I not mention that? How thoughtless! What an embarrassing gaffe! My parents died when I was small, and I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence. But sometimes a knight would pass by, wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Gerald. And the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking, huh?
Sounds like him.
No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague. I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Gerald thought me a suitable replacement. A little nutty, old Gerald, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character. All that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies. That's right. I wasn't even 15 years old. Well, Gerald hardly seems to have aged since then. In fact, over drinks he once told me, perhaps that's a story for another day. At any rate, that's Gerald for you. One of a kind. I don't think there's anyone else quite like him.
Yeah, probably not.
Right. Well, now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to you. If you're ever in a bind, just give me a holler. I'll help however I can.
Thanks for offering, man, but I can handle it.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But truly, if I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
Tomas doesn't seem to be here. Oh well, that's fine. I've been researching the hero's relics a lot since we last spoke to him. I found out something interesting.
Something interesting?
It's about the connection between crests and the hero's relics. The crest stone of each relic is carved with a specific crest, the one that has the ability to wield it properly. The crests are the keys. You need the right one to safely use a hero's relic. The only thing I can't figure out is, why doesn't the Sword of the Creator have a crest stone bearing a crest?
You probably had one in the past.
Precisely. At least, that's my current guess. There's more. I believe the crest stones might be the source of the relic's inhuman power. When Miklon transformed into a black beast, he was taken over by something that originated from the crest stone. And the crest stone was on his body. It all seems to add up. Now, look at this picture I found in the library. That creature is called the Immaculate One, who was supposedly sent by the goddess to save the followers of Saros. You see the pattern on its brow and a faint circular boundary? Isn't it possible that's a crest stone? If all this is true, then crest stones are what power the ability to assume massive forms, like that of the Immaculate One. And maybe the hero's relics can harness that transformative power.
Oh, it is you. Have you seen Tomas recently?
No such luck. I was hoping to speak with him myself, but he seems to be out on the town.
I see. Well... Where did you find that picture?
It was in the library. Why do you ask? Is it something my youthful eyes shouldn't be seeing?
No, of course not. However, that is not part of this library's collection. It must belong to Tomas. It would be problematic if it got mixed in with the other books. I will take possession of it for now.
Take it away where no one can see it, you mean?
What was that?
Well, that's what Tomas said. He said records that the monastery doesn't approve of tend to disappear.
Tomas said that? Preposterous. I have far too much to accomplish to waste time with this foolishness.
He was certainly in a hurry. I wonder if he's off to confront Tomas. Well, he took the picture, so I guess that's that for now. I'll see you later, Teach. So, the church is hiding something after all. Some massive secret about relics and crests. A secret that must have something to do with the professor's true identity.
Professor? There's something I need to say.
I'm happy to listen.
Thank you. How should I put this? I don't seem to be getting along with everyone. I don't contribute much either. Am I a nuisance to you, Professor? If so, I'll leave. Of course, my adoptive father may not understand, but if I must...
Your adopted father?
Oh, my adoptive father is one of the new nobles of the Alliance. His territory is to the north. He was a distant relative who took me in after my parents vanished. He's blessed with great drive and ambition. Some may go so far as to call it avarice. He wishes to marry me off to a powerful noble. That's why he sent me to the academy. If I left now, I'm sure he'd have a strong opinion about it. Sorry. I strayed away from the topic. I'm not good at telling stories either.
No, I understand.
Good. I'm glad. So, as I was saying, are you sure I'm not bothering you, Professor?
You're no bother at all.
Oh, I'm so grateful to hear you say that. What I'm trying to say is, you should keep your distance. I'm more trouble than I'm worth.
I absolutely won't agree to that.
You only say that because you don't know the real me. I'm sorry, I have to go.
third time this month. Well, that's that. Father never relents. Oh, Professor! Hello! Did you need something?
Are you just hiding something?
Well, that is... I was just tossing out something I have no need of. It's important to keep our spaces clean after all. You'd do well to remember that too, Professor. A clean space makes for a clean mind, or some such. Getting rid of things you have no need for is the first step to managing one's belongings in an economical way.
Are you the thrifty type?
Does that surprise you? Perhaps it seems ill-befitting someone of noble birth to care about such things. Despite my family's nobility, we have never been particularly wealthy. So my father raised me to be conservative with my resources, paring down when necessary. He also encouraged me to keep my living spaces immaculate, so the two go hand in hand, I suppose.
She sets a fine example, or he's a good father. He sets a fine example. I'd be happy.
I think he'd be happy to hear you say that.
So what did you throw out?
Oh, just a scrap of paper. It was already written on, so no good for note-taking. And obviously, I can't use it to clean my lance. So I tossed it. No need to hang on to inconsequential things, you know. Professor, did you come to check on me for any particular reason?
I just wanted to talk with you.
Oh, well, if there's nothing important, I'll be on my way then. I still have some cleaning to take care of, after all. Talk to you later, Professor.
Let's show them the power we've acquired.
Dear Goddess. That wasn't so bad.
Experience is everything.
I feel like I get it now.
Okay. We have no days off this month. I just realized that. Next week. Off the large fish. Fish mystery. That's a battle. Rare monster sighting, which means there could be beasts that I could show off. Not wise yet, Claude. Not wise. Hilda needs to get to her next class. And I need to change my class. So... Really? I'm buying all three of you. But bows. We just spent a lot of money. Okay, before anything, you guys still have supports with me. The supports are not here during the week.
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell. I am so sleepy, and it is a struggle merely to stay conscious. Are you feeling the same?
I am.
And yet, it feels familiar. As though pulled from a corner of my memory. From a time long ago. I simply cannot fathom it.
Okay, inventory items, me items. Give me goddamn silver sword, please. Oh, right. Trade that for that. Silver bow. I'll let you keep the training sword for now. You need a goddamn accuracy ring.
It's time to start anew.
Our first Pegasus night.
This might be interesting.
She needs a new battalion type. She can't equip any of them. You need an authority level of B. He has a B plus. Wow, he has a higher authority level than me. So only Claude could wear them right now. Alright, let's check the, for lost items. We're in the Red Wolf Moon right now.
Hey there.
Let's check in here before we go down the student dorms.
Need something, Professor? I was just asking Monica here to be less demanding of Lady Edelgard's time. Need some? I was just...
You really like to talk to Edelgard.
This is my first time working with the Gerald, the legend known across the ages as the Blade Breaker. And I get to see him with my own eyes. That means I have to try my absolute hardest.
Whew. You know what? I'm dropping you. I'm not gonna even try with this run for a relationship. It's between you and you, in all honesty. I think I'm gonna go with Marianne, honestly, because Marianne's just adorable. Like, super adorable. She really needs the love. She feels so cursed and so trapped. And so sad. So, if I get a moment, I'm gonna dump all my support into her. Well, not support, items into her, so I can try to get as close as I can to an S rank. Alright, let's check over here.
Hey there.
I also got to put Bernadetta in here. Talk to Bernadetta anyway. And we got lost items to get.
What is it? Sorry, I've got a cold.
No, you don't.
How would you know? The act was perfect. Alas, 'tis no mere illness of the body, but a malign affliction of my soul. So, back to bed.
You're not following me. Still life picture goes to you.
I've been looking for this. Sorry. What is it?
Casper, Ash is level B, so he should be on his way to join us at some point. Right? He's B, right? Yeah, you're support level B, so he could ask to join our class. You're still level C. Caspar is still level C. Ingrid is level C. I don't think I give a shit about anyone else, so these two need to get it. And I'll just get you because I can. So I will come back to you to give you items when I have a moment. Just gotta check each goddamn dorm though.
What the?
That's what I thought. Crude arrowheads. That's gonna go to Leone. Eloise, you're there.
I'm worried about Remire. That affliction is a little too mysterious for my liking. I'm pretty sure it's not normal.
I heard it's not an ordinary disease.
What could it be? Huh? I'm really...
Okay. I don't have anything to give you.
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see. I didn't catch a single fish last month. But this month, oh, this month.
Maybe doing something wrong?
I'm casting my line just as the captain taught me all those years ago. You're going with the captain to investigate Remire Village soon, aren't you? It feels like so long ago that you two came here.
You can help me with my axe skills. This goes to... Yep.
Oh, this is...
That's the side roll. I keep forgetting that I think Mercedes is a noble, but I keep forgetting that she isn't. Same with her. With Cynthia, I thought she was a noble. Leonie is not a noble. That makes sense.
I know you figure medicine and magical healing are two ways to do the same thing, but it's way deeper than that. Medicine is all about preventing infection and suppressing symptoms with, well, medicine. That's probably obvious. But magical healing is focused on closing up wounds faster, raising a body's vital energy. Stuff like that.
You provide sword and that.
Hello, you want me to help you just say the word. Don't worry.
Get your ass in the class.
I know you medicine, but magic.
Does Manuela have anything to give her? Dust cleaning cloth. It's in the infirmary, so I don't have it yet.
Hey, Professor, did you see that my father came by during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? He left soon after, but I saw him talking to Edelgard first. I wonder what they could have to talk about.
Empire business?
I guess that would make sense. He is the Minister of Military Affairs, after all. Still, though, I could have sworn those two didn't get along. No?
Boy, my strength destroys yours. No. You. Well, Marianne's over here.
Well, good day, Professor. Well then, I should go.
Marianne doesn't have any lost items. Does Marianne have any gifts that I can give her? Armored, stuffed teddy bear, I don't have that. Floral dark, yep.
I appreciate this.
There we go. You stay being good. It's also hilarious how you're outside your room and not inside your room.
Remire Village. Is that not where you met Edelgard? If you had not been there, something terrible could have happened. Did one of the house leaders know that mercenaries were staying in Remire Village? I wonder. It will remain a mystery for now. All we can do at this point is speculate. Oh, well.
It was worth a shot.
there.
Okay. So now that we checked over here, let's start checking around the castle. Big fish today. So there's a lot of big fish today.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, except that Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to return. Consider that reported. He's been gone for periods of time before and has always returned, so I'm not too worried. Still, I wonder what in the world he's doing out there.
Why would he leave? That's the question. Treaty. It goes to Lawrence. Just double check the entrance hall really quick. Hello, you two.
You know, Professor, the tournament fish and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable. Every last bite of it.
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance? I have a request. People say, perhaps if I joined your class, indeed.
Holy shit, he wants in.
I'll transfer to your class then. Don't make me regret it.
You know, why all of...
Oh.
Hi, Professor. I've actually got... You know, why all...
Oh, right.
What do you like? Ingrid. I just want to get your support to B. Riding boots.
Is this for me? Thank you.
Okay. Do you like anything else? Smoked meat.
Is this for me? Thank you.
She's gotta have one more item. Everyone has 3. Everybody has 3. I don't have the last one. Deathlock Carnation. Sure.
Thank you very much.
It says Dorothea's in this hall. Where? That's not the entrance hall. But there is a quest.
Of the 4 or 5 years since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
Ah, what's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
Want? No. We need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey,
what?
I'm the one who brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude. Hey, you. Do me a favor. Of the 4...
It was 4.
Ah, if I...
As you... That want?
Hey, now.
I have a favor to ask.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to Dorothea.
Congratulations on winning the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Did you get a special reward? I certainly feel like I earned a special reward. Don't you, Professor?
Winning is its own reward.
Oh, disappointing.
Hey, you're part of the team. You won. You helped us win by using your magic, so you kind of got something out of it.
Professor.
Oh, I see that, but I should resist. I should resist until I'm ready to go there.
A moment, please.
Hello there.
Okay.
What do you require?
She can't get any of them.
Farewell. Hey, welcome.
Well, there's that thing. I might come back for it.
Come again.
Hello there. This one, yes? I think. This one, yes? I think. Return soon, please.
No.
Hey! When news reached us of the disturbance, ours was the first unit dispatched to Remire. We had renowned scholars and accomplished magic wielders with us. In all honesty, I was scared witless the entire time. For all we knew, it was an epidemic like the rumors suggested. Rumors aside, that place had an eerie air about it that chilled you, right to the bone.
Investigating Remire Village. Be on your guard.
Hey!
They say that things rarely, if ever, go according to plan. Still, plan we must.
After all, if we don't effectively force things to go our way, nothing will be achieved. How about you, Professor? Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself?
Hey, Professor. Can I get your advice on something? I just don't know what to do anymore. I used to think they were the best, but now I can't even stand looking at them. Good point, Professor. I think I need to see other meats right now. Then I can come back to fish when I'm good and ready.
I had a feeling that was your case. I think I checked both of those.
Get it. Remire Village is an Empire territory, but it's still relatively close to the monastery. Oh, but you know all about that, don't you? The story goes that it was in Remire Village that Alois found you.
I heard about Remire Village from some of the knights. It's certainly troubling. If it's contagion, we at Garrett Mark should be on the lookout as well.
I don't believe it is.
Well, that's better. But I wonder what the real cause could be. Your words are oddly persuasive, Professor. Even if they're not exactly based on anything.
Alright, and then let's check the training hall. You're always in here.
Professor, you seem unwell. How are you faring? If you're not feeling well, I'd strongly recommend some rest.
A crumbled love letter. I'm gonna guess it's Sylvain's. Hi, Gilbert.
Professor, tell me, is this about Remire? There are more villagers acting strangely today than yesterday. Knights have been dispatched, yet the underlying cause is as yet unclear. And the most anyone can do is stand back and watch. It is most distressing. Professor, what do you think about all this?
It's gotta be an illness.
Indeed a disease. Why would it only affect the villagers and not infect the knights stationed there?
Might be targeted.
Professor, what have you got there? That's... my goodness, that is just what I've been looking for. I can offer nothing more than this, but I do ask that you consider trading with me.
Alright.
I am in your debt, Professor. Professor, just, of course, I have to feel, and there I'd never be.
Jesus fucking Christ, I'm teaching teachers. I have both of the other classes' teachers on my fucking roster. That's hilarious. away. Put that shit away. Put that shit away.
Professor. Okay.
Just double checking. Okay, let's check behind that.
Professor.
Hello. We're about to hit the 2-hour mark. Brave bow, I'm not really into it. It's worth it. Oh my god. Okay, I don't need that.
I am so happy to be part of your class, Professor. I honestly cannot recall the last time I interacted with others on a daily basis like this. It reminds me of when I was a child. That was so very long ago now.
How long ago?
I mean, very, 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 very long ago.
You're not gonna tell me? I just want to know if you're of age. Because I can't tell. Because everyone here, oh, every student here seems like they're well above their age limit.
Professor. And just when I had some questions about a book I'd borrowed. Ugh, now I'm so curious about where he's gone off to. He better come back soon. Huh?
You're worried about Tomas too. Well, I don't have a feeling, because we said something before about Tomas's identity. I have a feeling something's gonna happen in the story. Either he's gonna die, he's either gonna help us fight, or something else.
Professor, the Battle of the Eagle and Lion was such good fun, don't you think?
Ignatz, how long are you going to keep harping on about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
Oh, come on, let me gush. Did you see how the house leaders came together after the battle? What an incredible thing to witness. Harmony, even after something so hard fought.
True. If they can keep playing nice, perhaps there will be peace in Fogland after all.
Mild stomach poison. There goes the Claude. I haven't seen where Claude is. He's probably... Yep, he's up there. Seth has a quest for us, too. Still close there. Didn't I see Dorothea? Yeah, over there. In the Amiibo gazebo.
Congratulations.
Right? This is for her, right? Songstress poster.
How did you know I lost this? Thank you for bringing it back to me.
Alright, let's go to the before we play chicken with fucking finding everything, let's go over to the cathedral and find any items.
Right.
Wait. You're over here?
How are you feeling, Professor? You look rather ill, if you don't mind my saying so. Are you sick? If so, I would urge you not to push yourself too hard. Take some rest. What is that supposed to mean? Never mind. If you're not feeling well, you should stop trying to walk it off and simply lie down.
Oh, most.
No, I hadn't. I didn't give you, asshole. Bye. Yeah, everyone keeps saying, where has the moss gone? Where has the moss gone? So, watch, he's gonna probably be a fucking villain. I know how Fire Emblem likes to play sometimes. He's gonna be a villain, isn't he? Petra.
This is a place of mysteriousness. I have awareness of how much difference every part of the world is. In a place alike to this place, you can imagine the goddess of Fodlan truly existing. At times I miss those places in Bridget. At times, I am missing those places so painfully.
It's alright. Homesickness is natural. Can I go over here yet? What? No.
Professor.
I saw something glowing blue for a second. But I'll just check over here first. Nothing. Fruit preserves.
What is it? I'm in the middle of my daily duties. I assume you know by now that the four saints are all-important figures in the teachings of Seros. Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Sethlin. I have something to ask of you.
Need something?
Almost there. We're literally almost there.
See you again soon.
Oh, they change colors. Yeah, there's a student down here. Down there. Food is food. I know what it implies, but food is
During
food.
the Red Wolf Moon, wild monsters make ready for the winter to come, stirring more than at any other time of the year. You were off for Ramire Village, isn't that right? Watch your step on that journey. May the goddess protect all of you.
Still giving the same 3 kids some shit.
Oh, goodness. Is something the matter, Professor? You look a little pale. Please be careful. It's so easy to catch a cold this time of year. Oh, I'm already... Oh, please be...
You wanted... The fruit preserves.
Oh, this is mine. Thank you for returning it to me, but how did you know I lost it?
You do not look well. Are you sure you aren't coming down with a cold or some other ailment? Please, visit a doctor before your situation worsens. Suppose the infirmary is also an option? Though when I went there the other day, I was unable to receive medical guidance, as Professor Manuela was drunk and fast asleep on the floor.
Sounds like her.
I could use your help.
Please, could you let me have that? Here, I'll give you this in return. Fantastic! Thanks, Professor. You have no idea how happy this makes me.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Need something?
We need just 1,000 points to go.
Even if I spend all of my time rummaging through this library, there's a limit to the knowledge that can be gained. Apparently, it only contains books whose contents have been deemed appropriate by the church. If only Tomas were around. I bet he has some interesting stories he could regale us with. You found it, Teach. I've been looking everywhere. Whew, thanks a million.
You dum-dum.
I fear I may become a social recluse soon. My life consists of wearing a groove in the floor between the library and the dining hall. Although I guess a real recluse wouldn't leave their room, eh? Huh? However, I fear my life...
You have an item here, what was it? The Saints Revealed.
Thank you. I gave up hope of ever finding it.
Right.
Really?
Yes, really.
I wonder how Remire Village is faring. Hopefully we're not dealing with some new epidemic. It wouldn't be unheard of. Almost 20 years ago, a terrible plague blazed through Fargus. It even hit the capital city, taking the Queen Consort's life. Or so I heard. The whole kingdom was in an uproar over that loss. The person who saved the kingdom wasn't a doctor, but a holy woman, the fair Lady Cornelia. After that, she was awarded the honor of being a mage in the service of the royal family. She sounds like an amazing woman, but she must be pretty old by now. But hey, maybe she's aged like a fine wine. What's up her pay? I
It wouldn't be on. It even hit the person who, after that, she must be. Oh!
There you go. Can I still not access this area? I still cannot access that area. It's on the map, it's not grayed out.
Professor, I picked this up, but... Oh, hey, it worked out perfectly. Want to trade me what you're holding for it? Thanks, Professor. This is great.
You want the well-used hatchet.
Hey, that's mine. Thanks for finding it.
Cleaned. Okay, that's Manuela.
Professor, Captain Gerald just told me. Remire Village is in a bad way, right?
The situation there is worrying, yes. But tell me, how was your vertigo?
Still a little
Are
unsteady.
you not feeling okay? You should get some rest.
If you must go to the village, make sure you're in good health before we depart.
Professor!
Leone, you wanted the crewing rods.
Oh, that's mine. Thanks so much for finding it.
So I can't go to the third floor. Owl feather.
Really?
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as a mercenary?
I don't know.
Is that so? I suppose you have become accustomed to your new line of work. This month's assignment will again take you outside of Garrickmog, to Remire Village. It was in Remire that you first met Alois and the rest of his order, was it not? Half a year has come and gone since then. How quickly time passes.
You can help me with my faith. That's gonna go to Zenith.
It was half a year has...
This?
I appreciate it.
What is it? I assume still, Yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning it.
Hello. Hello, Prefect. Would you mind
mind trading it with me for this? Oh, thank you so much. I'll be sure to take great care of it.
Huh? Impressive. Thanks.
Okay.
If it's not too much of a bother, thank you so much. I'll treasure it forever.
It's like a giant trading mini game here.
That's a nice thing. Why don't you trade it for this? Excellent doing business with you, Professor. I've always wanted to say that.
Who am I gonna give it to? Who am I gonna give it to? Only one of them can have it. Probably go with Catherine.
You brought it, Professor? Hand it over and I'll... How? You can't even afford your own drinks. Give it here. You won't regret it.
Excuse me. I asked first. Why don't we let the professor decide?
She did ask first.
Seems the professor likes you better than me.
Thanks. Here's your prize. Maybe I'll let you borrow it later, Shamir. I knew I could count on you.
Alright, let me just double check. I think she has the last gift item, right? No, I have two. Manuela is this.
Wherever did...
Old map of Embar. Flame. Did I go run past her? I think I did. Or it could be off. Where was she? She's over here. So let me just double check. We did that one, we did that one, we did that one, we did that one. Doing that one now, that one, that one, that one. Perfect.
I honestly, it reminds me. I am ever so
Fuck, I didn't mean to hit that button. Fuck. Welp. You like almond blend, crescent moon, tea sweet apple blend. Crescent moon.
I am honored that you invited me. You know about my favorite tea. I am moved.
There you go.
I am ever so grateful. Delicious. Huh?
Okay. Will we actually get a perfect? Oh my god, we got a perfect.
Lively places are my favorite. I like the monastery because there are always so many people bustling about. look odd today. Are you feeling all right? Have some, Professor. Professor. Well, have some, Professor. Professor. Have some, Professor. Delicious. Oh. Right. What? What?
I don't understand what this is doing.
Well. Right. Have some, Professor. Professor. Right. Huh? What? What? Professor. Huh?
Gifts. You like forget me not, so.
Wow, I am delighted. That tea was very delicious. Please take care, Professor.
I didn't mean to use that on you, though.
Oh,
Great. I didn't mean to use that. Could give you the owl feather. Or I could give it to you or you. Because I do want you in my class. Oh, well, let's just do this.
Flame, I'm so sorry. Are you hurt?
no need for concern. I'm quite all right.
Are you sure you're all right? Were you injured?
No, nothing of the sort. I just got a bit dizzy, standing up so quickly.
We should go to the infirmary. Come on, I can take you there.
Come now. I appreciate the concern, but I am quite all right. Look, I am perfectly fine now. See? Ignatz. Are you there?
Yes. I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Mm-hmm. I understand now.
Understand what?
Though I know little regarding affairs of the heart, even I can clearly see one's intent when they stare so much. I am sorry, but at the moment I am not looking for... well...
Oh, no. You misunderstood. I just...
You just... Just what? What is it?
I'm just... fascinated. By you.
Fascinated? By me?
Yes. Your gaze, full of divine dignity. Your silhouette, as elegant as a statue. If Saint Sethlene herself were reborn, you would look no less wondrous than she.
I see.
Oh, I'm sorry, so sorry. I don't know what came over me, saying something like that.
No, not at all. Tell me, what are your thoughts on Saint Sethlene exactly?
Well, from the few accounts I've heard, she was a beauty, and her kindness was inexhaustible.
Very good. As a reward, I shall not report your behavior to my brother. This time.
Yes, I'd be most grateful if you didn't. I can hardly imagine what Seteth would do if he found out.
Well then, farewell. Perhaps we will have another chance to chat later.
She seemed awfully pleased, didn't she?
What are you trying to get in her pants? Alright. all that's left that we can do is me doing the meal event and spending my points. I'm still fucking mad that I wasted one. I didn't mean to use that. Wrong button. Ignatz, Raphael. You need a fucking gift. Hilda. Petra, Felix, Aaron, Shamir. Yeah, let's do this.
I would be liking that greatly.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
Okay. Trying to think. Do I want to waste it? Yeah. No. Whew. Okay, we got 4.
Sounds fun. Let me show you my cooking talent. A little more.
Still. Okay. You can fish in a little bit. Let's do this because this does raise your professor level, and then I will focus on my own skills. You guys hate it. Ignatz needs it.
Singing's okay, but I should really have a cute dance to go along with it.
Music speaks to the heart. It's more powerful than any weapon.
Okay. Now then, I need to raise my faith and my axe skills.
What is it? I assume still.
Need something. See you again soon.
I need 500 more points. Cyril needs to talk to me.
The knights go out from Garrick Mach to take on all kinds of other duties. I'd sure like a job like that one day. Then again, I don't know. Serving Lady Rhea here is pretty good.
It was half a year.
Practice yields results.
Second star. Now I need my... Wait a fucking second. I already have hero. I don't need to do that. Why am I doing that? I am dumb. Why did I waste that point? Alright, I think Malwella will have my next faith.
Hey. I know you've met us, but Matt...
There we go. That's all my points. Alright, let me go over here and damn it. No. What's wrong with me? Oh, fuck. Nope. Nope. Fine. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Yep, those are both missions we're fighting. Alright, we're gonna end the week right now. Instruct our guys.
I learned.
Needs. lance level C and writing level A, so I should focus on her writing and her lances. You need to work on your writing as well.
It was cool. Aha! I'm getting it.
3 more.
Everything.
There you go. For Hidden Infinity.
I feel like I. I have done it. Aha. No need to discontinue with the praise. I still have talent, I see. I would...
I got... Aw, thanks, Professor. I could have kept... I can... I feel...
Professor?
No one joined.
That wasn't so bad.
I see. It's all making sense now.
I think it's coming along.
Okay. I think I'll end it here. So now, today, we're going to go into battle. So before I do that, just want to not do that. Full. You're still good. You're still good. You're still good. You're still good. She needs to get level 20. So do you. You just started. You're still good for the moment. You're still good. 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 You just started, actually. You just started. You're still good. You're still good. You're still good. Okay. I will see you guys next time. And, yeah. It's a big Babel day. See you guys then.